recently they found it was actually Japan that found this out. Humans, we could have originated from Mars. So so there so you know how we was out there trying to find life on Mars. So we actually found that we could have came from Mars because they found some bacteria there that could actually survive up to eight years. And y'all have heard of Panformia?
I heard of it. Can't recall what it is.
Oh yeah, so Panformia is a theory or it's a conspiracy that we actually evolved out of bacteria. Not out of Big Bang, not out of Adam and Eve, but from bacteria we evolved from there, and I'm not sure if like it turned into monkeys and monkeys turned into us.
Tree, all the Christians just unsubscribed right now. Just by you saying that.
Hey, at least put it in the comments. Let me know why y'all subscribe. Oh, and Brian here says I love space shit. Oh, and he also says Panformia. Oh, hey, thanks, Brian. Hey, Brian, you should hit up Xavier. Xavier's all into that. But all right, so Japan they had sent out a team from Mars. They didn't find water, but they found ice. And that bacteria was in the ice.
Well, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, organisms are going to typically live longer if they're actually encased in something, and that best thing is ice.
You know what that reminds me of?
Cryogenics?
No, fucking Venom.
Oh, are you talking about that symbiote thing?
Yeah, the symbiote. The symbiote actually came from whatever planet or out of space. It latched on. No. What were they on the? Was they on the moon? I think they was on the moon. And that, or like either the moon or Mars, and that symbiote latched on to that one dude, and then came back to Earth. Then it slowly took over his body, and then it became Venom.
Well, it took over Eddie Brock eventually.
Yeah. Eddie Brock's body, and then they became Venom.
I still think that should have been a rated R movie, not PG-13.
I guess like with all the dark humor to it.
Yeah, but I digress.
Oh no, but fucking yeah. So if that theory is correct, then there could be other bacteria, out there. And the article had also said that if there was life on there, it could have had advanced technology that built a spaceship for that bacteria to come over here.
So, in other words, the theory that you're getting at is that another sentient species transported that bacteria to Earth, and then basically we just grew from there. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I've heard of that theory being a thing, although I didn't completely discount that theory, but at the same time, I'm like, how does that hold up in terms of like evidence?
I mean, that also brings up the question: do you think that we've been the only civilized, the only advanced civilization?
I'd say probably not, and I'd go even further as to say that, due to laws of physics, or laws of matter and energy, whatever you want to put into, basically, there's the theory about how we're being observed by by other alien species too, and it's like
Oh,
the
but
reason I think that's actually not possible is because if you look at from where we are and look at the stars, stars are basically just already supernova planets. Like they already died. So, but we're still seeing the explosion from here because of the amount of time for light to travel all the way from there to us. So I don't think there's any possible means for any advanced civilization to perform any kind of like monitoring solution. And that was hard to describe.
You never know. You never know how advanced the technology is.
Although I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually just a sitcom for their civilization.
Oh my god.
Kenna, are we blowing your mind right now?
No, I'm like I already know everything. Like I don't want to believe it, but it's yeah, man. Like everything's fucking crazy. We're a simulation. We're fucking. There was people before us. Like
you want to be woke because this is how you be woke, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Xavier, hey,
true.
Xavier, can you read out Brian's comment? Do you see it on the
For some reason, I do not have comments showing up on my screen, which is really
okay. Oh, so Brian says, yo, there's a law or something that says humans can't / shouldn't contaminate space for risk of fucking up any evidence of life out there that we didn't put there. I say it's BS, and we should just bust all over the universe. What say y'all? Shit, I say fuck it. Hey, it's 2020. We already fucked. Might as well.
Only 3 more months. I mean, what? Hey, what else can go wrong, right?
Oh my god.
Shit, like somebody can find out time travel, fuck it up, and just freeze frame time, and we'll be 2020 forever.
Oh.
I didn't mind 2020 actually.
I mean, I was able to meet John in 2020, so it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
And you started a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, thanks to quarantine.
Oh yeah.
Hey, shout outs, thanks to King Joe.
Yeah, true. I'm like,
But-
fuck.
But shit,
Yeah.
2020
Cool.
2020 has been a fucking roller.
We're all getting woke. We're getting woke moves.
Global pandemic. We could Mars. Somebody's about to freeze frame time. We'll be in 2020 forever.
And then the Pentagon releasing unclassified footage of UFOs. There's that too.
I mean, who's in those UFOs?
And that's a great question.
Well,
actually, to comment on that, like the thing is that there's unfortunately no way to tell whether or not like those things are hostile or not. So something that I read up on was the start of something called the Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force.
So
have you heard of that?
Like a federal department just researching UFOs.
So basically, this is a program that's under ONI, the Office of Naval Intelligence, and basically the point of what they do is that they basically here we are. So they deal with trying to handle 2 different form of threats. Current threat, phenomena of foreign derivation, so that includes off-world, being globally deployed and tested. And then the second one being future threat, potential terrestrial adversaries, achieving significant breakthroughs in the development of game-changing, disruptive technologies based on evaluations of AAV phenomena from sensor data or crash/retrieved materials. So, like, one good example of a UFO was Commander David Fravor. Have you heard of this guy?
Nah.
So he's a retired U.S. Navy pilot, and in 2004, if you guys have seen the Tic Tac UFO, he's the one that got the footage of that when he was doing some flight training. Basically, what that Tic Tac UFO is imagine a Tic Tac shaped object that's flying. There's no wings. There's no form of propulsion system at all, and they caught the thing on like thermal, so they could tell that thing it emits heat of some sort, but the way that it moves back and forth, and it's moving at speeds that is not presently possible, and also they also weren't able to track any form of propulsion, because anything that flies propulsion based, you'll be able to get a heat signature from it. You can actually spot it through thermal. But the fact of the matter is that they didn't even catch any thermal signature in terms of like propulsion. So that thing is moving in a way that's not possible with today's technology that we know of.
I think I remember that over the summer. Was it over the summer? At least a couple months ago.
So this was released. I remember. I think it was in April or so. Was when the Pentagon started releasing unclassified footage of UFOs.
Yeah, because I remember it was actually on like a JK episode, and Steve was commenting on it, and it was like, this can't be a fake video, because if somebody did, if this is a fake video, like basically whoever made it deserves a lot of props.
Yeah, I know, right? And I don't think it's fake because you guys can watch on Joe Rogan's podcast. He has Commander David Fravor on as a guest talking about his experience, and he actually goes over the footage that he managed to take. And here's the even weirder thing is that the Navy and the Air Force, both of them are like, hey, we know you've seen these UFOs around. It's completely normal. Just brush it off, okay?
Brian thinks it's some like super advanced human technology that the government don't want us to know about. And that could very well be possible.
It could be. I mean, I can see the potential to re-engineer something that's that's unfamiliar,
Yeah.
I thought like the government had like hella, or I don't know about hella, but they had technology that they can't even like use because like it's so advanced.
I mean,
they can't even like decipher it.
I mean, have you seen Men in Black? Shit, I want that.
Man, I don't want to imagine Will Smith coming to my door and then giving me that amnesia pen thing. I'm good.
Oh, I don't know. There are some things about 2020 that I wouldn't mind forgetting. But if that can be selective, that'll be perfect. But shit, that agency you have mentioned, that sounds like it could be a branch of Men in Black, or the start of Men in Black.
Oh, actually, I should go over the stuff that like part of their part of the type of technologies that they're researching, because they have a unclassified PDF that's actually out for the public to read.
Oh shit.
So thank you, Freedom of Information Act. You are very useful.
I mean, right about now, I don't believe it in any types of freedoms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyways, so some of the really interesting technologies that they're looking into: advanced nuclear propulsion for manned deep space missions, advanced space propulsion based on vacuum, space-time metric, invisibility cloaking, traversable wormholes, stargates, and negative energy.
So I can have that Harry Potter cloak?
That'd be cool to have.
Oh, that's just gonna be abused by you, man.
I'd
That's gonna be abused by anyone and everyone.
Hey,
I'd
if I'm
abuse it for
blind,
sure.
I can't see them, they can't see me either. It's only fair.
You might as well just say, "I solemnly swear I'm up to no good," and just go with having that weird map thing from Harry Potter.
The heat bag map.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, people already think I'm up to no good. So, and Brian says government tech is always 20, 30 years advanced than
This is true.
Publicly available.
And it's funny because for the longest time, all government computers, or a majority of them, were still stuck on Windows 7. They haven't. They literally just got to Windows 10 last year, maybe.
That's how they throw us off.
Maybe.
That's how they throw us off. They put all of their good money into R&D. All that money goes to R&D and all of the departments that's open to the public. Fuck them.
Yeah, right. I mean, how I work in a government building, so knowing that, like, especially with how shitty technology that we're still using, it's like, this is appalling if that's the case.
Hey, but that makes me wonder. Okay, so if that's true, is it just like, our government have like 20, 30 years technology ahead, or does each country has their own specific, advancements in technology 20, 30 years ahead, or is there some big unified government that works together?
I have a conspiracy that they use older technology because the newer technology, like, censors some shit, so the older technology maybe is like keeps it real. So that's why they just keep it instead of like getting more and more censored.
Right, mental shock from like innovation and whatnot, like too much innovation.
And Brian said he recently, they saw government computers running Windows XP.
Absolutely disgusting.
You must have been at the DMV. That whole time you in line, you think service is slow? No, they just waiting for the computer to boot up.